this was supposed to be our date night, right?
Yeah. So when you were like, "Hey, babe, let's make a video," I didn't know you meant George Defined.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We're in here with the Brown Buffalo Conceal Tote, right? So I got this pack. It's gotta been like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Right. As soon as I opened the bag, I said this is perfect for Irene to use. So I love Brown Buffalo stuff. The Conceal pack is gotta be in my top 10. Now this pack, which you didn't know, is a play on the helmet bag, which Brown Buffalo came out with. I don't know how many years ago. Years and years ago, they had a helmet bag, which is a like a military style, supposed to be for aviators to put their helmets in. That's where this bag came from. Okay. And then it also is a 3-way bag with like an Asian inspiration. Okay. Right? 3-way
Asian vibes.
Asian vibes, right? 3-way totes in Asia are all been huge for years. So you got the grab handles on the top.
Yes.
Then you got the shoulder straps.
Yes, padded
shoulder straps, and then you have the over the shoulder pad, right? So I'm gonna do the technical specs, and then I'm gonna pass it to Irene to talk about her real life experiences with this pack for the last.
You want to do that?
I mean, I questioned it, but I feel like you're gonna do a good job.
Okay.
All right. Technical specs. We have Challenge Ultra Black Grid on the outside. Challenge Cell Cloth. And it's a durable, heavy material. I've had this material in a couple of bags. It is excellent, right? Because of its lightness and the fact that it's super rugged, right? That's all.
Rugged but stylish, because I'm a girl's girl. Very soft.
Yeah.
It's not too rugged.
Not too rugged, right? But I think they did a good job where it looks rugged, but still has.
It's very sleek.
A sleek look to it, but it's unisex, like a boy, a girl. I'm not so big on the tote bags, but I think that it can be used for both. Yeah. Right? This is 20 liters.
Doesn't look like I'm gonna go, fight in a war, or take somebody out.
Right. Do you have carabiners on here?
Yeah.
Do you carabine? Do you rappel? You don't come to carabine or rappel.
Not so much anymore.
Back in your army days.
Yes, I was carabining.
Carabining.
Is that a word?
No.
Carabining.
All right, so let's talk about the stuff that you like about this pack.
Okay.
Let's start there.
This is the nerve-wracking part. In any order?
In any order that you want to do, right?
Okay, let's go from outside to inside.
All right.
I like the 2 front panel little pockets. It's just enough for a wallet, which I don't carry. But I do carry my work phone and my beautiful badge and office keys in there. And then it has another, I called it a weird pocket, but I'm sure there's a
right. You got the
name for it.
You got the fidlock. Magnetic fidlock here.
You know I love a good fidlock.
Right.
Go back and watch our previous videos.
This is like a built-in beaver tail. If I hit you with the technical specs and terms,
because I was definitely going to say beaver tail.
Right. Yeah. So this is like if you want to put your jacket in.
Oh.
A larger item. Okay. And because this is expandable, so you can expand it out and make a bigger item fit. Okay. Right? And then what else you got?
Okay. And then it's full of pockets, which is nice. Right. I like this pocket the most because I can just put my where's my hand? Put my Purell in.
That would be a good spot for AirPods too, right?
I would be afraid they would fall out because it's not zippered.
Okay. Cool.
What if I'm carabining or, riding a scooter in the city and it falls out?
All right. You do that a lot?
Sometimes.
All right. So we're not done with the outside organization.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Okay.
My favorites. Okay. So I like this pocket. I usually put my Stanley in it. But when I'm done with my coffee for the day, I just put that in there so I don't forget it.
And we have compression straps to hold it in. And you compress the load.
Compress the load. And then this pocket is usually for my umbrella. Oh, here it is. For those summer rainy afternoons.
I don't know what it's been going on for the last couple of weeks.
It's a heat wave.
It's been crazy and it rains every day.
It's like Florida, but we're not in Florida.
Right.
Maryland. Okay, so that's what I like on the outside.
What about this pocket? Did you use this pocket?
What
in the
pocket?
Back? What
There's
pocket?
Oh!
There's a pocket back here. There's a pocket, and then this is the cool part, right? See, I should have probably walked you through the bag before. I figured you would figure this stuff out, right? So you could take the shoulder straps off and then stuff them inside.
Why didn't you tell me that?
I wanted you to see if you was gonna figure it out, but yeah, you can stuff the shoulder straps inside.
I obviously did not.
And stuff the
figure that out.
We're not gonna do all right here, but you can stuff the shoulder straps
well,
in.
thanks, babe.
And then you got your grab handles. Then you're a professional woman, right?
Okay, yes, I am very
you're
professional.
Right.
Very professional.
Adjustable grab handles on the top too. That's the thing.
I definitely need like a quick reference guide next time you give me a bag.
Right. So, yeah, it's got the quick access. I mean the adjustable, so you can like throw it on your shoulder. Boom, throw it on.
For 2 months, I've been using those backpack straps. I didn't know there was a secret pocket. Didn't know you can stuff things in it.
Right.
Okay.
I didn't walk you through.
No.
Because I wanted you to get like just see how you do with like, these bags, they have a lot of different features to them. And so a lot of times when I get bags, I'm a couple of months in using a bag before I figure out, oh, this does a thing, So.
But your knowledge, your depth of backpacks
is deep.
Is very deep.
It's deep. It's deep.
Everything has a name. Everything has a
deep
purpose.
As an ocean, right?
You're doing too much.
All right, so we got grab handles that are adjustable, lengthened.
Yeah.
What did you think about the shoulder straps?
Okay, so I loved them because they were padded. I carry a lot of weight, both physically and metaphorically, on my shoulders. So a little padding. Is that the right word?
I didn't make that connection, but okay, let's move on. you got real deep for a second.
I did. The padding is really, really nice, really thick, and it didn't feel like I was carrying a laptop, notebook, my makeup, and all the other nonsense.
So you got like breathable mesh here, but the back panel is the ultra grip.
Yeah.
So did you feel the heat?
I felt the heat.
Right. Because it's not really breathable.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like you got to kind of do this for the aesthetic of the bag. Mm-hmm. So when you stick the shoulder straps in, it still maintains that tote aesthetic, right? So it's like a compromise.
It would be nice if they put this material, this breathable material, like maybe a little bit on the back.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Maybe just 2 strips or something thin. That would have been cool.
That would have been nice.
I like the water bottle pockets personally. Like when I was kind of envious of this bag.
Of my bag.
Right. Because I was like, do I really want to give this to you?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
So getting into the main section, right?
So before we get in, I like this too. This is a waterproof, water sealed.
It's an AquaGuard YKK zipper.
I was gonna say that.
And it's got a nice zipper pull on it. It's like heat shrinked. It's not paracord, but it's just like a nylon cordage that they put on there.
You're gonna zoom in your shot.
The B-roll is done.
Oh, okay. So
B-roll is a must.
I'm gonna see this.
Right.
But yeah, I like that because
Don't sleep on the B-roll because I want to bring you in close.
Yeah.
So what do you have? This thing is like what?
I have my laptop, my beautiful birthday present.
Okay.
I have
17-inch laptop.
It's really big. My pencil case. I like a good colored pen. My favorite planner. Shout out to Lime Life planners. If you're watching this and you have a girlfriend or a wife, a partner, a spouse who really likes to plan, go to Lime Life. You won't regret it.
You doing plugs in my video?
Yes.
I'm the only one that does plugs in my video.
No, not when Irene Defined is here.
Okay.
I have my toiletries for each day. I have different things I use every morning.
I actually like this case too.
Thank you.
Right? You got your whole little hygiene setup in there and it's like you can see everything really well. I just don't take care of my body that well, so
I do.
all I
It's too
use
hot
is
to be
deodorant
stinky.
and a toothbrush.
Ugh.
Sometimes lotion.
It's too hot to be stinky or have ashy elbows.
Right. All right. So
Okay.
what else you got?
So, and I have snacks in this clear pocket and my AirPods because sometimes I don't want to listen to my coworkers. I love you guys, so I do.
I want to turn this. I want to turn this bag inside out. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Let's turn it inside out
I've never tried that.
Because I want to show the folks. I might do like a fast forward.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that in a backpack video, but I don't really watch a lot of backpack videos. Only him.
Because this is George Defined, and we gonna go in and out. We gonna go deep.
Deep like the ocean.
Deep like the ocean.
Yes.
So, because when I turned the bag inside out, I was like, this is classic brown buffalo and what they do.
Yeah.
And
it's really nice.
It's super nice in the inside.
Ooh.
The thing on brown buffalo, I love their piping that they use around the edges. The stitching is super straight all the way around. I'm not even talking about the organizational panel that they built in. I'm just talking about the internal high-vis lining, right? I think that's something that you liked.
Yeah, I did like the orange. I didn't like the fact that the backpack as a whole only came in 2 colors. I like a little variety.
Right.
So.
Some more feminine. I was going to say girly.
Yes, because George Defined is for everybody.
Right. So this organizational panel is super simple. You got 2 pockets.
Yep.
So what did you put in these pockets?
Okay, so I put my mouse and any important pens that I take out for the day. I change them up. But
this is a pen slot right here.
It is?
Yeah. That's a pen slot. This is a pen slot right there.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, you could also use it for like a reusable straw.
Yeah, or Apple Pencil.
Apple Pencil, yeah.
You put your
iPad
here.
Yeah. If I could get it back from our son.
He's at the door, watching his mama. And then there's
a laptop sleeve, and I just noticed that it's fabric.
Yeah. It's like a fleece line.
Yeah.
Only thing I would have said about this laptop sleeve, I would have loved to seen it have like some type of closure. So that would kind of like pull the laptop in because it's kind of like loose.
Yeah.
This opening is kind of loose. But
a minor fix.
It is suspended. I definitely checked that when I was looking over the bag. I was like, okay, suspended. And then...
Ooh, this is my favorite. I love this. If I didn't have my little pouch, I would definitely put my toiletries in here and just be able to look at it and grab what I need.
Yeah.
But I like that.
Same kind of, this is like a catch-all. It's huge. I don't know if I would have liked smaller organization, or do you like it large?
No, I like it like that. Yeah.
A big section.
And then I like the branding.
Yeah. They always put, this says Brown Buffalo, and then on the other side it says practice empathy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Love it.
Yeah. So there's a keychain lanyard here.
Ooh.
Right? Yes, there you go. Yeah, there's the keychain.
Because I need this.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's longer, actually. Metal clip. I love it.
Oh,
and it will kind of stand up on its own, but the base is still kind of narrow for how tall the bag is. So once it's going to be unstable a little bit. Let's turn it back inside out. I mean, I think this bag in the inside it's
pretty.
It's a really good looking bag.
That's how I rate bags, by how pretty it is, not how functional, not the fid locks and the zippers.
I rate them functionality 1, and then functionality and then look, right? I mean, you can't lie to yourself and be like, I don't care how I care how the bag looks. But I care more about the functionality of the bag and like, is it gonna work for my everyday carry system for EDC? This is your EDC.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Yeah, everyday carry, right? We go so far away from our house that, to go to work that I feel, you gotta have some of your stuff. Like, you gotta bring some of your home.
Yeah.
In that travel, because it's we're an hour and a half from work, so you gotta have some kind of stuff in here. But I think this is
I
a
agree.
pretty cool bag. Now, what didn't you like? Besides, okay, so you told you that you didn't like the color options.
Yeah.
What else? You said
Um,
something about these pockets and the way that they were sewn.
yeah, I wish they were like more vertical and maybe like the zippers were on the side. So like if I have it over one shoulder, I could just reach around and zip it down and reach my hand in there. But that's only minor.
The Tokyo Tote was your bag before.
That was my OG.
This is the OG bag.
That-
Who recommended this bag?
My favorite YouTuber.
Okay, yeah. So I got this bag for her, or she bought it. I can't remember.
No, it was you. It was a gift.
Okay, so I got this bag for her. It's got to be what, almost a year.
No, it was mid pandemic, so 2 years.
2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and so what? I mean, because these bags are comparable. The
Yeah.
Tokyo Tote is 20. They say it's 20 liters, but this bag is definitely larger. They say this bag is 20 liters as well.
This is a big.
Big 20 liters. They say even on the website, round it up.
Okay.
So I think this bag is like 25.
You know how you go, if you have kids, you go shopping and they have like the small, medium, large, and then they have the small, medium, large, hefty, or the bigger size?
Yeah.
This is the hefty.
Hefty.
Hefty 20 liter.
Right.
This is the regular 20 liter.
But this
Husky, not hefty. Husky.
Husky voice. I can notice on this bag though, the shoulder straps are a lot thinner.
Yeah.
Not so much padding.
No.
But I think that what you were talking about is
Yeah.
the volume that they built into the pockets on the Tokyo Tote. It's not so much of volume in these flat pockets right here that you can kind of organize. But only thing about these pockets, these vertical pockets, is when you stick stuff in them, it all falls to the bottom.
Yeah.
So because you're not actually using all of the space, everything just goes here. While this is like you could use, I don't know.
It has like different levels. So you have like the smaller pockets in the front, and then you have a larger pocket that's hidden in the middle. But it's still not very easy to.
And this one doesn't have water bottle pockets.
No, it has it on the inside.
What?
Yes.
Blasphemy. I don't want my... Nah, it's cool. I mean, it's fine.
Did you say blasphemy?
Blasphemy.
Okay. But...
It's got less organization in this bag.
Going back to your question, there's not a lot that I don't like about this bag. There's a lot of things that obviously I didn't know about. The hidden pouch. These little... What do you call these little loops?
Yeah, those loops are on like every backpack, and I've never used them. Unless you're like hiking. And you
right,
wanna,
or
like,
carabining, which...
You're going to be carabining off that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, off the building.
You do have a sternum strap. Do you sternum strap?
No.
Are you a sternum strapper?
I have a lot up here.
Uh-huh.
Don't edit that out.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so no.
No sternum strap.
Yeah,
It's removable. See these little
I didn't
cuts?
know.
You can remove it.
I thought that was a defect.
No, it's not a defect. That's how you take your sternum strap off. The little cut, you can work it off. I always just like when I take stuff off my bags, I always just stick it inside the bag.
Oh.
Just like if I'm out somewhere, I end up having to walk, then I might want the sternum strap. But overall, right?
Yeah. Overall, I like it. I like it a lot. I would say on an Irene scale of 0 to 10.
Okay.
It's about a 7.5.
7.5.
And the Belroy is, of course, similar.
Similar, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So 7.5 on the bag. That's a C.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, that's a 75. A C plus.
Can we round up? Let's make it a B. Let's make it
at 80.
Yes, an 8. 8 out of 10.
Okay, 8 out of 10.
And I'm taking away points for the lack of color,
okay,
variety, and just the largeness of it.
You don't like the largeness.
It's a little bit.
Just a little large.
Yeah.
For
me.
For you. But you could travel with this.
Yeah,
bag.
and I have.
This will be. Where'd you go?
I went to my sister and my brother's house.
Atlanta. You went to Atlanta with this bag.
Yes, and that was a negative that I didn't like. It didn't have like the little strap where you can put it over your carry-on rolling bag.
Oh, okay.
That was
There's
the
no
only thing.
carry-on.
No
carry-on strap here.
No.
You can like.
But
Yeah,
I finagled.
rig like the
finagled
shoulder
it.
straps to do it, but yeah, I think that's something that they could just add. Like if they made a little spot here, it's already got a pass through here.
Yeah.
Or just another little band.
It's a minor fix for the next iteration.
Right.
But yeah, but I just used the straps and put it over the top handle of my carry-on. But yeah, I love it.
All right, lifetime warranty on the Brown Buffalo. I think that is really dope. So they'll cover it. Now the price.
The price.
The price is $325.
Oh, that's not bad. I think it's worth it.
You think it's worth it?
I definitely think it's worth it. Yeah.
I think the quality of the Brown Buffalo is really hard to match. Mm-hmm. Like there's only a couple of bad companies when I start really looking at the details of the quality. Like Able Carry's up there, GoRuck's up there. There's not really any other companies like that. I would say the quality of the bag is Greenwood 136. Like far as their sling bags, I definitely like. I got a bag coming from them that I'm wanting to see like the newest quality. But Greenwood 136, yeah, she learning stuff and she got Greenwood 136. Yeah, so that made me smile, like genuinely smile. But that around that,
Yeah.
but those companies is kind of stick to, and you kind of see it on my videos. Like I like to stick in those companies because they bring superior quality, and when they ask for like a large amount of money for a bag, I'm not so like come on.
It's hard to be like, hey, yeah, this is worth the $600 price tag.
Yeah,
if it's not.
Sometimes these bag companies are like, yeah, we want $500. I'm like, what, bruh?
Not in this economy.
No, your bag is definitely not worth $500. Now, $325, I think it's a decent buy.
Yeah.
I think the features of this bag are great for what it is. So thank them again for sending this bag out and letting Irene test it for like the last 2 months.
I love it.
So
you can't have it back.
Yeah. You got all your junk in it. I'm sure they don't want it back.
It's not junk. It's my everyday carry.
Okay. Standing corrected over here. I am standing corrected.
Yes. These are Cheez-Its. Who doesn't need Cheez-Its?
Like, don't they get crushed though? Anyway, guys, if you like this video,
they're still edible.
You have Cheez-It crumbs.
You like those crumbly granola.
Nature Valley bars. Yeah.
They get everywhere.
Yeah, so they do. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you loved it, subscribe. Irene came back. She hasn't been in a video in a while. Every time I ask her, like, you want to do a video? Nah, I'm going to bed. So she doesn't come, but it's all good.
You have to get on my calendar.
Okay.
Our son says subscribe, which is 7-year-old for subscribe.
Subscribe, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.